Here with CBS Sports senior writer Jerry Palm. Jerry, who is your biggest riser in Week 7?
Well, I'm going to go with TCU, just skipping Alabama and Tennessee for the moment because obviously Tennessee is going to rise and Alabama is going to fall. But TCU gets another big win this weekend over Oklahoma State after beating Kansas last week. That's back-to-back undefeated teams that they have now knocked off. And now they get another undefeated team, Kansas State, next week. TCU is starting to look like the favorite in this league. And halfway through the season, that's a good spot to be in. Sonny Dice has done a really good job getting an offense going right away. He had an experienced quarterback. They've come together immediately upon his arrival and built a really good chemistry. And this team looks very dangerous.
Yeah, 6-0 for the first time since 2017. All right, who is your biggest faller? Who disappointed you the most?
I'm going to go with USC. I mean, they had that game that Utah won. You got to give Utah credit. They get that game-tying touchdown, or what we thought would be a game-tying touchdown, and then they have the guts to go for two and the win at home, and they succeeded. So that's a big win for Utah. It keeps them in the conference race. It knocks USC out of an undefeated position and probably out of a possible spot in the college football playoff. They're still, of course, in the conference race. And the conference race in the Pac-12 is interesting because the team that's really in the best position is Oregon, because they get Utah at home, they get Washington at home, they get UCLA at home, and they don't play USC at all. So everybody the best teams left on Oregon's schedule all have to go through Eugene for the regular season title. You got to like Oregon's position right now.
Yeah, that loss to Florida for Utah really looking bad now, considering where Florida is, right? I mean, that's Utah. I mean, that'd be a one-loss team right now. Utah.
Yeah, and in particular for the college football playoff, I'm not sure a one-loss Pac-12 team is going to be too competitive for a spot for a college football playoff when you consider you might have a one-loss SEC or Big Ten team. They're not going to compete with those. They might be the best of the other conferences in terms of one-loss teams, but that may not be good enough this year.
Yep. All right. Well, Utah, though, with a big win against USC on this night. Jerry Palm breaking it down for us here on CBS Sports HQ. Jerry, thanks. All right, here's a look at the odds to win the college football playoff. Ohio State, the favorite, at plus 180. Idle this week, followed by Georgia at plus 190, looking to repeat, and then Alabama plus 400. Look at Tennessee there, 18-1. First set of college football playoff rankings will be released on Tuesday, November 2nd, following week 9 of the regular season.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.